In this video, I'll guide you through how to set up DNS records for your domain in Cloudflare. Whether you're pointing your domain to a website, setting up email, or just getting familiar with Cloudflare, we'll go through the core steps you need to know at a comfortable pace. First, make sure you're logged into your Cloudflare dashboard in your web browser. Once you're signed in, you'll see a list of all the domains you've added to your Cloudflare account. If you haven't added a domain yet, you'll need to do that first and change your name servers at your domain registrar so that Cloudflare can manage your DNS. Assuming that's already done, look for the domain you want to configure and click on it to open its overview page. From here, the main place you'll be working in is the DNS section. On the left-hand sidebar, find and click on DNS and then choose Records. This opens the DNS records page for your selected domain. You'll see a table listing records that might already exist, such as A, PayPal, CNAME, MX, or TXT records. These are the instructions that tell the internet where to send traffic for your domain. Let's talk about adding new records. Look for an option or button to add a record. When you add a record, you'll first choose the record type, like A for an IPv4 address, PIDA for an IPv6 address, CNAME for an alias, or MX for mail. Then you'll enter the name, sometimes called the host or subdomain. For example, if you want to point the main domain, you might use the @ symbol or leave it blank, depending on how Cloudflare displays it. If you're pointing a subdomain like www, you would type www as the name. Next, enter the target value. For an A record, that's the IP address of your server. For a CNAME, it's the domain name you're pointing to, such as another host name provided by your hosting company. You'll also be able to set a TTL, or time to live, which controls how long other servers cache this record. In many cases, leaving this on the automatic setting is perfectly fine. You may also see an option to toggle Cloudflare's proxy on or off. When the proxy is on, Cloudflare sits in front of your server, providing performance and security features. When it's off, Cloudflare only handles DNS and traffic goes directly to your server. Use whatever setting your hosting or application provider recommends, and remember that for some records, like email-related ones, you'll typically want the proxy off. Now let's look at editing existing records. If you need to change an IP address or update a value, find the record in the list and click the edit icon next to it. Adjust the name, target, TTL, or proxy status as needed, and then save your changes. Edits usually take effect quickly, but because DNS can be cached around the internet, it might take a little time to fully propagate. Finally, if you have records you no longer need, you can remove them. Locate the record you want to delete and click the delete option. Confirm that you really want to remove it. Be careful here. Deleting the wrong record can cause your website, mail, or other services to stop working. If you're not entirely sure, take a screenshot or write down the existing settings before changing or deleting anything. That's the basic workflow. Choose your domain, go to DNS, and then records, and from there you can add, edit, or delete DNS records as needed. With these steps, you'll have full control over where your domain points and how your services are routed through Cloudflare.